you.
Hello.
Oh, what's going on?
Hey, hello, Mark. Hi, Mark. Hi. Hello, Mark. Hi.
I didn't see the bit, and then I'm like, but I watched it this morning. But she was calling you Mark when I was playing. I'm like, oh, it must be like some inside joke or something.
I think the way that it went down is she's like, your name is Mark. And I said, no. But then she started calling me Mark anyway as a joke. But then some people didn't realize it was a joke and thought I was just, I was too shy to tell her that my name was really not Mark.
I don't know you as a shy individual.
You don't think so?
No.
But I wouldn't do my Bernie Sanders impression in front of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
I mean, that's I think that's just good manners.
Politeness?
Yeah.
Yes.
Decorum, some may say. Before we get into this, I gotta ask though, 6 hours at chess are you seeing like logic gates at every turn?
No joke. You know the Tetris effect, like when you play too much Tetris, you see the pieces when you close your eyes.
Yeah.
I saw, and it was like, not only did I see the Beth Harmons, I saw it was complicated positions too. It was like pawns rubbing up against pawns, completely locked up, no counterplay being derived at all, and the subconscious of my brain is just chunking lines like it's trying to like brute force crack someone's Netflix password. It was just going like, if you move your queen here, then they do this, then they do. I feel like I slept for 8 hours last night, but there was like 2.5 hours of productive sleep.
When I was watching you, and I'm like, and you probably in
brand new subscriber
2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
And that's being, fruitful. You probably drew 8 lines, and I'm like, oh, he's just memeing. That's not real. But
I think I was memeing. Well, there's one that there's like I had the bishop or the rook was going diagonally, and a pawn was moving backwards, and so on and so forth.
But I think it was one where it was like real though, and I'm like, it took me a second.
Okay.
I'm like, this is how people play chess that don't play bullet chess.
That's the thing. Is like I played so much bullet that it felt like crazy to focus on a board for so much time. But then now I'm like, I don't want to play bullet ever again. I just want to grind out these super tough positions and then be the brain next time.
It was really educational watching, like, because you just pick up, like, I found myself watching and being like, okay, this is a move I normally make in bullet chess, but here's why you don't,
Yeah, like typically this is why you wouldn't just like leave your knight to be taken by. No offense, but
no, I did it.
No, I think, and dude, like that was genuine, like, not grandmaster level chess for the most part, but the games I played against Benji and his partner, and then the finals game of the consolation round against Voyboy and Alexander Botez, those were like really, really good games.
How did Voyboy end up in the consolation bracket, and also how did you?
Well, okay, so like, first off, I finally got Valorant open here. I had to download a 1.4 gigabyte patch.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Oh, okay.
So Voyboy was in he's in the consolation round because he was in the same group as the person who won Pog Champs this time. So like,
who was that?
That's Sardosh.
I don't know who that is.
And he's a League of Legends player, and apparently he's been playing like 10 hours a day since he got into Pog Champs. Plus, like and I really can't stress that enough. All the Pog Champs players have been getting like I don't know, maybe an hour of lessons a day from literal grandmasters, like world-class tournament players, and then also grinding like 4 to 12 hours a day on stream. So they've really come up a lot. So they were in the same group. Only one person makes the champions bracket, so somebody had to go, right? And then there you go. I'm in your game here. And then in mine, It was kind of the same thing. Like Benji he was in Pog Champs and he trained like crazy. And then his partner for Rivals was his coach for Pog Champs. And also apparently they had some kind of inkling that was going to happen. So they set up their own custom hand and brain account and got it up to an elo of 2,000 before the tournament even started, which is quite intimidating.
Do you want to do Spike Rush to warm up?
Yeah, let's do that.
So I mean, like,
that's how I ended up in the consolation bracket, and then of course blundering a maiden 2 against somebody that without disrespecting them, was 700 points under me.
Well, and that's what like
But-
it seems like in some of the rivals you've played in, there's been, I would not use the term
Welcome, brand new
collusion,
subscriber.
but I would say like the rules, there might be someone who gray stepped. I don't know if that's a word or not.
I don't, I think that the way it's kind of logical. Like, the chess is riding a wave right now. So you would expect if your grandmaster coach is in rivals and you're in rivals, you're probably going to be paired together.
Yeah.
And it's all for fun anyway. Like, I'm not sweating it. If anything, I feel bad for Levy. Like, and I'm not saying there was some collusion going on here, but he got knocked out without even getting to the consolation round because of the fact that the two people above him took something of a suspect draw.
Like
which
they
gave each of
draw
them-
to keep him out, maybe.
It's not like they necessarily drew to keep him out, but there was like the game had a lot of counterplay to go, and they just went, like, let's just call it a draw. And as a result of that, they had mathematically no chance, I think, to make it onwards.
I just thought you and Botez were such a great combination because just there's a difference in everything, like age, and it was the first time I've ever seen you get like I lack of a better term, educated. You know what I mean? Like normally you're the person doing the educating, and like you probably knew a lot, but maybe you learned some stuff too.
Oh, I learned a ton, yeah. Oh, head eyes. Shit, I got head eyes by my doppelganger.
But it was fun to watch. I mean, the dynamic was like entertaining to watch. But
yeah, dude, I had a great time. Honestly, it was my favorite rivals I've ever been a part of.
Hold on, I'm sweating right now.
Dude, I'm the only one dead on our team. That's great news. I don't even know what the heck is this person doing. They're spawning a freaking blossom or something.
I didn't know there were spikes on.
On Spike Rush?
Yeah, that makes sense. Did you feel like
everybody gets one on Spike Rush?
Oh, both teams? Or
well, no, because on defense it wouldn't be too strong, right?
What do you feel like from a gameplay standpoint you took away from rivals? Did you learn like
I think there were actionable lessons. Mostly, like, I don't want to bore people, but like the idea that, be more aggressive with your pawn moves when you've canceled on opposite sides. I think that's like a great piece of advice for one. And then, hey, there you go. On top of that, I think just we played good games and didn't let that first game blunder like weigh on my mind too much for the rest of the tournament. Because this is really like that's like throwing a pick six to like a defensive line. Not to be rude again, because like they played to the best of their ability, but the maiden 2 blunder was literally like
losing to me in the tournament.
Kind of. Well, I mean, he was rated 4 times your elo, so I don't want to insult him, but
Enemy spotted me. Time to hunt.
But no, I thought it was a really fun tournament to watch, and then so who ended up winning the whole thing?
It was Hikaru and Hutch. Hutch is a the OG machinima YouTuber from like way back in the day, who's been just around
Sage,
forever.
can I get a heal?
Okay.
I say way back in the day, not like he ever went anywhere, but
Healing you.
Sorry,
Dude, we're
sorry.
gonna cream this game as well. Like we're gonna look at that.
Nice.
It's crazy. What? And it's I planted. I got closer to my achievement.
Last round in the
Are you close to ranked?
Get us to a good position.
I think I still need 5 more. I only played Spike Rush on the weekend.
Okay.
Because it's just, I don't know. It's just like you don't get steamrolled as much in Spike Rush, I think. But yeah, I had a good time. But like for real, I was useless yesterday.
Like after?
Yeah, like I couldn't accomplish
brand new
it. Like when I
subscriber.
tweeted that my brain was on like 1% in airplane mode, I was like, that was the perfect metaphor for it, because I was just like destroyed.
Finished.
Oh, and I'm
Nice.
still keeping him. Ah! Still a good round though. That was solid.
Yeah, if you're getting 2 kills, to me that's like that's a great round.
2 kills, Daniel. That was a 3 kill.
Oh,
round,
I'm
I might
sorry.
add. But yeah, no, I thought it was really good, but I'm like, dude, it's crazy. I will say, and this is not a knock on Rivals at all, but like
30 seconds left.
I played 10 games of like high octane, like to the best of my capacity chess yesterday. I'm melted. Like even today, I don't feel right. Like my nostrils are really dry. Like I don't know, I don't understand it, but like I just don't feel right, you know?
Did it remind you of like back in the day, or is it
A little bit for
Player
sure?
standing.
I was like, how did I do this when I was like 12 years old?
Joke's over. You're dead.
to me though?
And
Like
I think,
it seems like online is playing online easier.
yeah, for sure. And like shorter time controls.
One enemy
Oh my
remaining.
god, you got him. I can't believe it. I don't believe it.
Nice kill, Titan Cat. That's what we're talking about.
Like I remember
Switching
there,
sides.
especially in like a high
Match
time
point.
control games, you know, like maybe 2 hours aside or something like that. Sometimes you make a move and you just get up and go for a walk. Because you're like, I just can't look at this board anymore without losing my mind.
Wait,
At
you
least
did that as a
in-
kid? 2
Yeah,
hours?
you just yeah, dude, every Monday. So they'd play these tournaments, right? And it's every Monday you would play one tournament match, and the tournament would go for like 12 weeks. So you would literally play like a 2-hour per side game once a week.
That took like all after
how-
school.
Yeah, it started at 6 p.m. Sometimes I got home at like 11.
Isn't that
All
boring to
to
just
get
sit there?
Yeah, just to get schooled by like some 2200 elo roofer as like a 13-year-old kid. Could have been reading official PlayStation magazine instead.
Satchel out.
Are you still alive?
No, I got tapped, but I did some damage on my way out. I'm watching you though there. Oh, that's scary.
Last player standing.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
No, we're gonna lose, but we can go down swinging.
I think it might be a little late for that. Oh, that's good.
All right. That's crazy to me though that you would, as a kid, like and you had no cell phones. Like, would you read in between moves, or could you do anything to entertain yourself?
No, you just stare at the board. If you look at over the board tournament play, like everybody just has their head in their hands all the time because it's just like A, it's exhausting, and then B, like, you know, it's kind of a little boring sometimes.
That's crazy.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade. Enemy spotted.
Especially as a kid, man. What's the earliest you started doing those tournaments?
Enemy spotted.
Like age maybe 13. Well, actually maybe 12.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Good job, team.
Sage, can I
that.
get a heal?
Yeah, I got you. Where you at?
Planted.
Oh, they must be
Right behind.
They must be a
that was
bee.
okay. Whatever. It's good.
I'm
it's good.
sorry. I thought that was you.
I'm
No, Sky got
I
it, Sky
wear
got
a beanie. I'm the mouth gamer.
Did you have to buy that character?
I won it from a quest, I think.
Oh, okay.
I got enough experience and they were like, just take one. Oh, what the heck? Okay, it's Killjoy. I stepped on a freaking alarm bot, dude. Oh, get on the Sight Blaster. Good stuff. Good. Yeah. There you go.
No, Scott. If you hadn't got that one kill, it would have been an ace. No.
We got it. No sweat.
Do you have voice turned off?
Yeah.
Okay. You do really, dude? I'm telling you, I played off
Never
camera
thought I would see
and on
Dan
camera,
playing Valorant.
and sorry, I was getting Donald. Everyone's been really nice.
Yeah, but all it takes is like one person to ruin that, you know?
No, I know. You warmed up?
If there was a little, yeah, we can play a normal one. If there was like a little, if there was a buffer, like if you could have like a 5-second buffer on voice chat, and if something went wrong, you could just hit a button and it would never pass to the stream, I'd be fine with that.
No, I got you.
But you know, it's not even that I'm worried about like, you know, retribution from Twitch or something like that. It's much more like, you know, I just don't want my stream to get ruined for like, you know, half an hour because some 12-year-old
Match
kid thought it would be
found.
funny to say something terrible.
Yeah, no, I
And
get
even
it.
in text chat, people, I don't know. I'm just like a misanthropic, right? Like even in text chat, people annoy me. Like I just join a game and they like in round 1, they tell me like all their problems and their whole personality. And I'm like, shut up and game, dummy. Like I don't care. Sorry guys, I'm not really feeling the Valorant today. I'm like, okay, we're on round 1 of 20. Thanks for that. Maybe don't queue next time. Maybe go look at the clouds for a little bit.
See, like I was gonna tell, I was playing on last week, and I played with. I mean, clearly they were either late elementary school, early middle school, and,
Yeah.
and it's like one kid's like, "Hey, it's my first time playing." Another kid's like, "Hey, my keyboard's busted," and I'm just like, "Let's rally the troops. We got this."
And so you're like, it's round 0. We haven't even started, and you're making excuses already.
I didn't want to say that. I was just trying to like pump him up a little bit, but it was kind of endearing. One of the kids, like you could tell, was his first time playing, and like at round 7, he got his first kill and like went berserk. It was amazing. You should turn on the voice. I'm just. Will you give it one
I
shot?
will not.
Okay.
I will not.
Right.
I will not ever, probably. I'm sure it doesn't happen very often, but
The juice
It's
isn't worth
enough.
the squeeze.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, I got you. How come you weren't paired with Gotham yesterday?
Honestly, I don't really know how the
Cypher,
pairings shook out.
my condenser cable's
Oh,
obviously
did you have a
from the
network
lab
problem
end.
up in the top right,
Put them
by the
back
way?
I do.
Thank you.
Okay, well, yeah, there
it
it
goes.
goes. I don't know. The pairings were handled by chess.com, so I don't really know how it worked out. I know, like, I think all the PogChamps participants were paired with their coaches, which makes sense. And everybody else, they just sort of matched them up. I don't want to say willy-nilly, but
Did they say why you weren't in PogChamps?
you know, I will say, and it's not frustrating. I had a great time yesterday, but it is funny that they're like, "Hey, you're too good for PogChamps," and then they threw me in the freaking Grandmaster Shark Tank, and it's like, "That'll show you."
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. You kept dropping this stat about accuracy.
Yeah, they're on my ping here in B Garage.
Reyna killed.
What did that mean? Like accuracy of what Botez wanted you to do and you hit?
No, the accuracy is like
Placing swarm grenade.
it's when the engine thinks you made good moves versus like inaccuracies based on how the simulation plays out.
One enemy remaining.
So every time the engine evaluates moves, it does like grade shooting. Every time the engine evaluates a move, it plays like 10,000 games from that move onwards in its mind. So then when it hits you with the like you didn't do so hot here, that's because in the engine's mind you lost more than you won from that point onwards, basically. Or it made your chances of winning lower. Like you won less than you won if you had made a better move.
So it's like the ideal pathing. Like your accuracy
Yeah.
is on the ideal pathing. Okay.
More or less. Something along those
Placing
lines.
sentry. Ignite this place, Raze.
Okay, here
Alright,
we
I'm
go.
sniping. Don't be scared. I'm sniping.
Okay.
Guaranteed kills incoming.
Is A quiet? A quiet?
Placing alarm bot.
A is quiet. I'm watching Heaven, as it's known colloquially.
B is quiet. So sometimes I'm talking to the other team. Ryan.
You're talking to the other team.
Yeah. Can you see my? Oh, you can't see my name pop up, can you?
They're in Heaven, as we speak. On my ping here.
Yeah, yeah. Good ping, good ping.
Thought I freaking had him.
Spike down B.
There, B, 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 B.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just. If I talk like that, it's going to the other teammates.
Swarm grenade out.
I understand. I gotcha.
Wouldn't.
I get the picture. I'm cool. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Oh.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
you were trying to get the orb, I see.
Yeah. It was. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Right here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got the door covered with the
30
marshal.
seconds left.
They're in Heaven, I think.
Spike is here.
I'll keep watching the way you just had.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's up to you.
Good call on Heaven.
Here.
They're in heaven. There's one. Saw one in heaven.
Okay.
Why they people call that heaven?
10 seconds
Oh,
left.
because it's up in the air. Hey.
All right, GG's team. GG's team.
Nothing wrong with that.
Continue to fight. Continue to win.
All right, dude, we're doing pretty good.
2-0. I
Yeah.
can't complain. I got to inherit my gun from the last round too, so there's money in the bank.
Can I get a drop?
I'm like over the
upset
hump in
about that.
Valorant. Like I find it fun now. What do you think the hump is though? Because there was a time when I'm like, I'm not humping it.
Yeah, no, I understand. I think the hump is honestly like matchmaking.
Alarm bot out.
Like I don't mind going even in a game. It's just when you
Yeah.
get crapped on that it's like. I
Spike
think they got kills
down
at A.
Is it A, guys? A?
Oh, they're here. They're here where we were just watching.
BBB.
Oh, sorry.
I just heard the shot and saw someone erased from the map. I didn't know it was you.
Get snapped. Always check spawn for free kills. That's another good rule.
Damn.
Sometimes people lose confidence and then you just no, okay. They're still trying.
I'm gonna go mid here. I thought I heard steps mid.
Okay. It's just you and me. So it's a flanking maneuver. It's got to be a site flanking maneuver, so shift walk and may God be with you.
Spike planted.
They're smoking up the site.
Last
Oh,
player standing.
Okay. Best of luck to you, Daniel.
Enemy down.
Good stuff. Great shooting.
Probably won't. Oh, nice
Oh,
snipe. Nice.
That was a
snipe.
great shot. That was a great shot.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that.
Teammates let us down, honestly.
Firepower?
I'm not joking.
Dude, this little bit this game gets the blood pumping too a little bit. If you're like the
Oh.
last one, I'm turning on there.
It is, no doubt about that.
Reloading.
All right, I have an alarm bot in heaven.
Okay.
Turret out.
Oh, for you in this game, when did it click? You're like, oh, this is actually fun for me to play. You remember?
I would say, I mean, again, I think it's all matchmaking, man. They're a B.
Placing swarm
Like if you get matched against people that are like your speed, then it's fun. If you get matched against people that are too freaking hard, you're like,
Placing swarm
it's
grenade.
no fun at all just to
Swarm
get
grenade out.
stomped over and over. I'm covering heaven still.
Okay, I think they rotated.
Yeah, I think they rotated as well. I agree with you. So I'm just saying. Oh, geez, my back.
Last player standing.
Like the rest of the team, come on, man. You gotta pick off one person.
Spike planted.
Hit him with
Let's
that.
go.
Hit him with that V button. Talk to him. I'm serious. It helps. It helps.
Dan, I'm not gonna. No, you can harp on it for 2 hours if you want.
Okay,
I'm
you're not gonna- I got you.
starting to, no, it's. I don't mind talking to them.
What
I don't
will
want
it
them
be
to
this
talk to
time?
us.
Okay.
Have any patterns emerged yet?
How you doing on money here?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
good.
Hey, we're
Hey,
going
buddy.
B. We need 2A, please. 2A, please.
I'm gonna start going A. I think our teammate
Really?
needs the support.
Okay. All right.
But it took too long to buy, but I'm gonna get there.
So what's your character's name? Killjoy.
My character is Killjoy.
And what's the draw to your character?
She's basically a heavy camper.
Okay. I'm hearing A. Are you at A?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at A. It's a little hot for sure. I'm just holding the choke points with my nano swarm grenades. And then I have kept holding the fort down there.
Healing.
Enemy spotted A.
Here.
Oh, there's an easy one kill. And then I got killed
Player
myself,
standing.
but I did do 126. Jeez Louise, man.
1v3. Okay. Let's see if these guys got mics. Cypher, you got a mic?
Planted.
Let's go.
Nice
There
kill,
you
Carbon.
go. Give me my assists. What are those? That's like the poison lady, I think. I don't know.
Oh, Greg, nice try, nice
You know,
try.
I'll at least jump in here and I'll type
Thanks,
NT.
Ben.
I'll type NT to them.
Got a mic.
Oh, surrounded by
All right.
Media Familia.
I'm finally not at 3,000 ping anymore.
You buying or saving?
I'm buying. Hey, you got a nice mic, man.
Thanks, Doug.
Reloading.
Thank you. I'm saving, man.
You're saving.
I always think back to Jay's advice. Nobody ever went broke buying a sheriff.
Yeah, I bought a bulldog, which is a mistake.
Placing sentry.
I'm lagging again, bro. Holy fuck.
Hey, can you watch the language? My little brother's watching.
See, I told
Sorry,
you.
man.
He said it's all right, man.
Multiple enemies A.
I just shot it.
Oh,
Oh,
that wasn't smart.
let's go.
Reloading. Spike down.
They're here, dude. What are you doing? These Call of Duty Zoomers that take 2 shots with a weapon with 60 bullets in the clip. They gotta hit R immediately.
Last player standing.
Bert Salamander hanging in there.
Remaining.
There you go. There you go.
Cypher, you got this 1v1 situation.
Spike planted.
19 bullets is not enough. Better put 25 in my AR. People die in one clip, one shot. Let's go.
Let's go. Nice clutch up.
It's right there, man. Out there. Okay, okay. There you go. Blood pressure back down.
All right, we got the
Clutch.
tied it
Look at
up.
that, even. That was a save round too, so I'm feeling okay.
Play high stakes.
There is one person on their team is 14-3-1. Everybody else on their team is straight
Like-
garbage. So
No one ever went broke buying a sheriff.
dude, that's good advice from Jay, I think.
Yeah.
Plus a deagle is so much fun. Like when you actually get
When
it
you
to
hit
work.
it, yeah. When you hit that,
Dunk, dunk.
well, I like this spot. Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hold choke points at A. Maybe force the rotation.
Okay. I'm with.
Placing swarm grenade.
I'm with you.
Swarm grenade out.
Look at that. They're not going anywhere, man.
Placing
Then you push
swarm
them back
grenade.
one more time. Well,
Swarm
that
grenade
didn't work,
out.
but that's okay. 200 credits down the drain. Then you put one of these.
I think
down
it's B.
just
I think it's
to
B. I
bother 'em.
think it's B.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You said yes, sir. Let's go backside. Creep him.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take the other angle on this
I got
one.
you.
Let's go! Too late.
Great job. And they're good players. Dead. Easy wins.
Here. Right there.
I'm just shift walking at the back of B right now.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Spike's here.
Oh, they're in heaven, I think. Wow, that was amazing. Feel like nothing. There was this textbook right there.
Oh. Whatever we're in, whatever matchmaking we're in, that we're in the good matchmaking. We're
See, this
losing,
is
we're
like-
winning a little
yeah,
bit.
this is what feels right about Valorant is when this happens.
All right, what are you buying here? Slow orb.
I say I love the Vandal. Like I was like an M4 or a AK guy in Counter Strike. So
Not a Sig? We're in a Sig or AUG?
no, you overpay for the
Zoomies?
iron sight or for the scope, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a scope man. It doesn't interest me that much. Enemy spotted B. Oh, there's also an enemy spotted A.
Reloading.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
Where do you think the majority are? A?
It seems like it's a good right now. Great shooting.
Thanks.
Enemy spotted A.
There was
Spike
one
planted.
A before. Okay, it must be A then.
world.
Man, just you wait till I figure out what any of these abilities do. I like them. Always switch guns no matter what. Their gun contains extra power because you stole it.
Especially if it has a skin on it.
Oh, I mean, of course.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go.
Was that it?
Get in the goo. Get in the goo and defuse breach. Come on, come on.
Uh-oh.
He's
Good
got
luck.
it. Don't look at him. It's private.
Oh yeah.
Got it. No problem. Look at this, Dan. 9, 4, and 1.
Dude, it's just something clicked. I think we're in the right. We're in Iron Zero. That's where we need to be, or at least that's where I need to be.
Don't worry, I got an op. 3 rounds.
I will say I played offline once, and everyone was really talkative in the lobbies. I'm like, hey, can I please have Sage? I've never played another character. If you want to win, and everyone's like, no. And I was like,
Yeah, Sage has picked every game, I think. You will never see a no Sage game.
you with me?
Oops. Careful, there's an Eye of Discord A, which means Arena is there. Oh, my bad. They're definitely at A, by the way.
I got enemies, A.
Okay, coming A.
I've locked it down with my ultimate. The spike is also here.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. All I see is the op.
Flawless.
Let's go. What'd you get? Trip or quad? You got trip?
That was merely a trip.
You know,
Merely a triple kill.
All right. Nice.
All right, now we're back in it.
We got good econ. Teammates nowhere to go.
Yeah, it turns out it's pretty nice to have a weapon that like one taps enemies if you hit them in the belt buckle or above. It's a very strong weapon.
we are immovable.
I'm gonna give him a slow orb right in the. Take one of those. Call me in the morning.
A is not quiet.
Okay.
There are people A.
I'm rotating.
They destroyed my turret.
Oh! I just see your
That was really low.
your outline.
Here.
They were down at that hallway. I think they rotated. They might be like heaven again. Yeah, it's just you and me.
Spike planted.
And they're at B, I think.
Okay.
So just take it very slow. We saw them on the map there for a second. Just take it. We have plenty of time. That being said, you should definitely get over. I don't know what do these things on the ground do? Whatever. Probably not a big deal.
I'm heaven.
Player standing.
I'm not saving. I'm not saving. We go out.
It's on the boxes.
One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
There's no way. I'm dead.
Oh, it was so close. It was so close. If you get to the midpoint, does it buy time?
No,
Oh.
I think I was probably like 15 seconds off, but that was.
Yo, the voice on I was like, imagine if I died.
Look, I never
right
want to
now.
be at the level in this game where I'm like, oh, I'll just run away and then save my gun. Come on,
That's not team play.
that's not fun. You really want a teammate that does that? I don't think so.
We'll say it was funny though for people that like sports ball, but LaMelo Ball, it was like the end of the game. They were up like 20 points and the clock was running out. And he was dribbling. And before the clock hit 0, he passed it to a teammate so he wouldn't get the turnover. It was really funny. Oh, she pushed me.
Oh, okay, I'm on my way.
Spike down B.
I did see it was Trey Young that did he bounced the ball off of the dude's back and then scored the layup on the inbound. That was so good.
Oh, no. Nice rip. Nice rip. Got you on camera too.
Last player
Oh, I thought I even crouched and everything. 120 on 3 body shot. What the heck is going on here?
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Spike
reload. That's a
down,
good
B.
reload.
Oh,
Let's go.
He's pogging.
You hear him. You hear him.
Oh, good try. Good
Nice
try.
Nice try. Nice try.
We can win with that effort, Cypher.
Last
All
round
right.
before the switch.
Last round to use our creds and abilities.
It's
Don't waste
the
your
last
firepower.
round to use your creds and abilities, just for the record.
Do you have any gun skins?
None at all.
Wouldn't mind
I have
buying
no
one.
gun skins. You're gonna buy a gun skin?
I don't know. Maybe. Do you, have you-
I can see why you'd like them. They all look like Winamp skins.
Behind me.
what's this guy throwing?
They have ulted, I think. Oh no, we've ulted on A. And not gotten anybody, which I'd be scared on B. I'm coming back to B.
Okay, I got one long B.
En route.
Heaven. They got me from heaven.
Yeah, I would just boomer reaction times on that one from me as well. Oh, that was good stuff. 2v3. Oh, he got him with the tracking dart.
Satchel out.
Our Cypher's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, he's doing good stuff. He's almost as good as we are. Hey, let's go. 2v2. He's taking the long rotation. This is a little spooky.
I like it.
I feel like Raze is going to the wrong site, which
One
is a
enemy
little...
remaining.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm dumb.
2v1.
Yeah, Raze is at the wrong site, so it's really 1v1 with our Cypher here. And it's poison hell. He's in though. Look at that. He's not scared.
Oh, nice try.
Nice try. Nice try. That's fine. Nice.
What is
nice
Carbon doing? Saving. Saving.
It's the last round and a half, though.
All right. How you feeling?
Totally
Switching
fine,
sides.
honestly. Like, look at our team is so balanced. 11-11, 10-9-9.
You buy shields here, or you just hold?
I'm a light shields grenades guy because my character has grenades.
Oh, okay.
What do you like here? What's your favorite site?
I like both, to be honest with you. To me, this is just
I mean-
DE dust. This is dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I say? This is B, but we don't rush B.
Reloading.
Okay.
We rush V.
Reloading.
BLHF.
Reloading.
What's this guy doing?
Keep it
He's
cool.
reloading. He's gonna run out of ammo, dude.
Reloading.
He's a memer. See, dude, this is what I mean. These kids wouldn't be able to handle a chess tournament. Okay, there's a poison grenade. Oh, they're in.
Reloading.
I got so greedy. I went for the knife. kill.
Placing sentry.
Amateur.
Reloading.
Oh, I'm gonna cover our backs.
Okay. I'm gonna check heaven.
I still got our back covered.
Planted the spike.
Still got the back covered.
We're coming heaven. Oh, nice crouch. Nice crouch. There's one heaven.
Oh, both heaven. Yeah. Let's do this. Leroy
Placing swarm
Jenkins.
grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Oh, that'll keep him busy.
This a win? This a win?
Why am I trying to save?
That's
Last player
resin.
standing.
Oh, he has a real gun. We got it. 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 We got it.
One enemy remaining.
No! Yes!
Yes. Nice.
Oh, that was like seconds away.
That was big, man. Do you save here or you buy?
I'm gonna buy because we won.
Okay.
So my thinking is usually, and I don't know, this might be totally busted, but usually they're not gonna be able to buy because they got destroyed handily. Wasn't even close. And then we take our good guns and we use our long range advantage on the A site
We go.
to destroy their pistols.
I like it.
And then we just go squeeb. They know we're coming. Doesn't
Nice
matter.
help. Nice help.
Reloading. Reloading.
Just pressing up slightly. Checking,
Reloading.
checking corners.
I have the spike.
Checking corners.
Site clear, guys. Site clear. Yep. Planting.
Checking longish hallway.
Spike planted.
Good
Here we
stuff.
go. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I think they're around me and Breach right now. They're probably coming that balcony. Okay,
Yeah, balcony.
One enemy remaining.
I'm flanking.
Ah, should have had that one.
Ooh, tough luck, Reyna. I V-bagged you.
Time to take these arms for a
All right, I like that strat. That's good
So
strat.
far, so good, right? Get V-bagged.
Where are we going? Are we going A or B?
Dude, I leave it up to our spike carrier.
Okay. Looks like we're going this way.
There you go.
All right, here we go. What are those two
Where do you
at
wanna
home
go,
doing?
Cypher? Oh, oh, he's covering our backs. Oh no, he's just putting his tripwire down to cover us when we go through. Ooh, whoops, blew our cover. They've thrown down some poison coverage.
No charging.
Oh, what a shot! He's the Reyna's coming in.
Okay. Coming for
She's
cover.
faded out. She fake faded. I have no idea what just happened. Enemies revealed. Positions compromised. Great work. Great work.
One enemy remaining.
Great stuff. Oh my. The other one was way behind us. She like all she could do is rotate, I think. Oh, she's on me.
Okay, coming.
She's so dead. She was 114.
Nice.
Job. Ace. Ace.
Wow. How do you type to him? Nice job.
Say something? Sorry.
Ace.
Ears still ringing.
All right.
Yo, that was great stuff. Oh, then you take the op and you press some long hallway. My hands are still shaking. I'm still getting headshots. All right, but I need someone has to cover the short path here, because otherwise I'm gonna get freaking destroyed.
I could wall it.
Nice flash. Nice flash.
Walled it.
You have indeed walled it. I'm hoping they peek, man. I'm hoping they freaking peek. Oh, I whiffed. Hit me again. Why are you flashing me? You freaking trucker. Oh! Are you kidding me? I shot him.
Spike down A.
Okay. All right. All right. What do you think, Dan?
2v2.
Spike's gonna be a little
Oh, I hear.
Sam?
Left side.
cover backs if he can.
Okay, I got her back.
This guy is his ult, so he won't actually be dead. He'll have another life.
Okay,
They're coming right here.
hold on.
They flashed me.
Come back. Hopefully that was our good player. Nope.
30 seconds left.
We can't get the spike, I think so.
Here.
I have the spike.
Oh,
Enemy
Careful,
spotted.
careful. Left here, yeah.
they're right there. I mean, you gotta try to plan, I think.
Yeah.
And I'll cover your
10
back here.
seconds left.
Oh, I missed him.
Last player standing.
Left
Spike
side is
down
sight.
A. One enemy remaining.
Oh, just time. Just
nice
time.
try.
Don't take my op. Don't take my op. They didn't take my op. We still have a
Even with
chance.
numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
2,500, huh?
Should have rezzed our good guy.
Yeah, Res Cypher when he gets a chance. I think that's the ticket.
We're still in good shape though. We got a 2-game lead. We're in control. We got some good econ.
Yeah, Kind of, I guess. I'm.
You don't think
I'm
so?
Pretty broke. I think we're in a great spot. I'm just. I'm a little broke. I did buy a $5,000 gun last round. On the bright, 2 kills though. Hey, buddy. Why are you shooting your teammates' thing?
Here.
Oh, and don't worry. You know this is a classic little Counter-Strike counterplay right here. Our Raze is baiting in spawn, pretending to be AFK. So I am gonna. We take out the people who take out the AFK.
No charges.
Someone's in attacker spawn. Enemy down.
Mission accomplished.
Worthless.
I
I
have
have dropped
the
the
spike.
spike.
Should probably take his gun, honestly.
Oh, I
One
didn't see
enemy
her there.
remaining.
Nice.
go, Poggy.
I think there's an op in heaven if you can get there.
Yeah, it's too slow. I
I
think
find
too
them.
slow.
All
I
right.
kill them.
Dude, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
No one ever went broke buying a sheriff.
How do you drop guns? Probably like. Yeah, take one of those, Dan.
Reloading.
Let's see it.
Well, nobody ever went broke buying a sheriff. Oh, I can't even buy any more. Time ran out. All right.
Oh, you gave me you gave me a guardian. Thank you. You want my sheriff?
Nah, I wouldn't even worry about the logistics at this point. Let's just
Okay.
let's
Just
just
win?
get 'em.
Win
Yeah,
forehead.
just win forehead.
Someone's in attacker spawn.
They're at our spawn again, killing our Raze, who is AFK literally every round.
Good.
Nice. Nice.
So you're supposed to, you need a good gun to play well? I don't think so. They're behind me in heaven. Check this out.
Dude, I'm watching your perspective. Who are you, Eco?
Look at this.
One enemy
What
remaining.
you guys? You're gonna get freaking killjoyed, dummies. You're gonna get freaking killjoyed. Oh! You see, she was even putting the clip back in the thing when she came up there. All right.
Good try.
Pretty
man.
good.
Good
Pretty
try.
good.
Everyone
That was
note
with
down
a
your
default
observations,
pistol
then
too,
let's
man.
run
That was
again.
that was the default pistol indeed.
We can win with that effort. Oh, we're up 11-7. Let's wrap this thing.
Dude, it's not bad, right?
That moment when you climbed up, flicked, and then flew out, dropped your ult or whatever. That was like I thought I was watching someone else.
Reloading.
Ooh, what can I say? What can I say? Dude, it's not normal for me. 17-12. That's
Good
a
wood.
performance.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Yeah, right here at A site. I mean, they just wanted to die. Like,
Placing swarm grenade.
I have
I have
dropped
the
the
spike.
spike.
Swarm grenade out.
Fires out.
let's go. Let's thank you, Cypher. Oh, Dan, can you heal me?
Yeah. There's.
I'm-
Yeah, I got you.
I got your back.
Satchel out. Turret out.
Nice
One
snap.
enemy remaining.
What the heck was that? You got the spike too?
Yeah, I'm going in.
Playing the kizzy.
You go left, I'll go right. Okay, they're behind us on balcony.
on the
I think.
cap.
So you plant.
Nice.
Busting on a girl.
Match
Now we're
point.
talking
All right.
match
Close up
point.
shop. I have things to do.
Match point.
Anyone need anything?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
little A change up.
Anyone need
And
something?
hey, never forget, you don't rush B.
Reloading.
We rush V. All right. I accidentally gave you my gun, but that's okay. No, wait, no, I
Oh.
didn't. I picked it back up.
Let's start this party.
Right there.
All right, here we go.
Alarm bot out.
Get ready for the Eye of Discord. Eye of Discord incoming. If you're close to your ult, you can grab that.
I'm not close enough. Especially
Heaven
when you
for
win
sure.
here.
Heaven for sure.
Reloading.
Oh, they're coming behind us as well now.
Swarm grenade
Reloading.
Yep.
Placing
Slow him down. Just slow him down a little bit.
Back sight.
Not wrong.
No,
Yeah,
no,
back
no.
to sight. Oh, and then other side near my ping as well. That was great shooting. That was great shooting.
one enemy remaining.
Good stuff. It's just the jet that was near my ping. They're toasted. They're
let's
toasted.
go.
GG.
Win.
GG.
Gee,
in the
type
chat.
that, you could type that thing in fast enough in that chat. Oh, that was a good one.
Yo, that was a good game. That was a good game.
I felt like we were appropriately placed in that one.
I thought so too. That's it. Like, I mean, when you're going up against people whose neurons are like just coated in Crisco, like you got no chance, right? Like you might as well just log off.
Oh, you did pretty good.
I'm one of my better games for sure. 3rd place overall in the lobby. I can live
Econ
with that.
rating. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's like a measure of the value versus like the amount of money you spent or something along those lines.
Oh.
Well, apparently I can activate another agent as well.
Ooh.
You know what? I was
What?
digging what that Cypher was doing, man. There you go.
Ooh. What does it say?
He's got a cyber cage.
Who is, should I be, oh, some people at chat's telling me, who's the other Sky or whatever the healer is? Killjoy?
Killjoy doesn't heal, no. I don't know. I didn't know there was another healer actually.
Someone with a bandana or something, someone said. Sky?
There might be. I don't know anything about this game. Oh, yeah, Sky.
Okay.
Equip a healing trinket. Hold fire to channel healing allies in range and line of sight. Can be reused until her healing pool is depleted.
All right.
Some of these, like, my brain just can't handle it, man.
Match
Equip a
found.
seeker trinket. Fire to send out 3 seekers to track down the 3 closest enemies. If a seeker reaches its target, it near sights them. What the hell does that mean?
If we win this, I'm gonna buy something. Give me, hurry, lock it. Okay.
You absolutely have to insta-lock Reyna. Or Sage, I can't remember. Sage.
All right, if we win, gun skin or buying something. Have you put any real money into this?
No. I likely won't.
You like to earn it. Maybe battle pass?
I might buy a battle. That's about the extent of my
Okay.
of my microtransactions. I feel good about buying a battle pass.
Yeah.
You know, it's like buying, you know, if you're into the NHL, you're into any sport, I think it's like buying the, you know, center court or, you know, NHL center ice or whatever for a season. I don't mind that. It gives you some guidance too, like things you can work for.
Yeah.
But buying like individual gun skins or especially loot boxes, no.
You know,
No.
did you bought crates back in the day though?
I probably have spent $200 to $300 total in CS:GO crates and keys, yeah. Which is why I will never do it again.
Something about
It was
the
a different
spin
era.
of that
Nobody
wheel.
knew what they were doing back then. Man.
Oh, you knew.
It was a different era. It was new.
You knew. It's going
And then,
pulling
you
the
stop
one-armed
playing
bandit.
the game. How many knives do you have? Freaking 0, man.
Dude,
The only things I even got with any value whatsoever is like there was that one skin that they released, and then it turns out the art for it was like copywritten, and I had it. They were like, "Oh, this thing, they're gonna take it off the market. It's gonna be worth like $1 billion."